was built to last. With the webs I'm weaving, I could change the past. With all I will achieve, it got my foot on the gas. Never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna end.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the...
Okay, so what in the hell is going on here? Please don't tell me whoever this person is, can't really see him here, that you done ran out of gas. And not only did you ran out of gas turning in, you done ran out of gas turning, child. Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm not gonna start this morning off like this. I'm not gonna start this morning off fussing. I am dead set on today being a good day, today being a happy day, today being a positive day. I am committed to that. I am going to I'm going to think positive. I'm going to be positive. Normally on Valentine's Day, I'm always happy and bubbly and sending out the Happy Valentine's Day to everybody and making these posts about love. Even if I don't, have anybody or I'm not in love, I love watching love. I love watching people show love and receive love. I just love love. So even though, as you guys know, today is my mother's birthday, and this is my first year, first Valentine's without her. I have to keep reminding myself, Chloe, she would have been 87 years old. When she passed, she was 86 years old. She was 86 years old. She was 86 years old. She lived a long life. She wasn't going to live forever. But she was my mom. And no matter what we went through, she was my mom. So happy 87th birthday, heavenly birthday, Mom. I find solace in the fact that, I always say, May 8th, Daddy came and got his bride. And so you and he are back together again with my grandparents and all of your sisters and brothers, and now my auntie Jeanette, my dad's sister, and y'all are together. Y'all are together. So you're happy. You're at peace. You kept saying, when is God going to come get you? When is God going to come get you? So you was ready. Even though I wasn't ready, my sister wasn't ready, my daughter wasn't ready, the family wasn't ready, you were ready. So happy birthday, Mommy. As usual. Y'all, that's where I get that from. Whenever my mom, her last days, whenever we would leave the hospice, we always blew kisses and said, I love you. And so that's where that comes from. So today, I am going to force myself to think of all the great times. me and my sister are going to visit my mom's and dad's grave. I'm going to put some flowers on there. My mom's favorite flower were yellow roses. My dad's was yellow sunflowers. So we're gonna do that. It's my, matter of fact, that's my sister texting me now. My big sister. She done sent me something funny. And today is gonna be a good day. So I want to wish all of you guys a very, very, very happy Valentine's Day. I pray for you guys who have someone special that together you guys make it something beautiful, something special, whatever it is that you guys do. I hope you do it big for each other. If you have someone special, do it big for them. Ladies, we got to do better. I understand Valentine's Day was originally made for men to shower women with love, but men are feeling some type of way, so there's nothing wrong with doing something really nice for your man as well. And for those who don't have a Valentine's, love on yourself. Love on yourself. You are your Valentine. Love on yourself. Whether it's to go get a manicure, pedicure, hair done, nails done, go out, go sit at the bar, and have yourself a drink. Treat yourself to dinner. Hell, it's Friday. Take yourself to the damn. I had thought about actually taking myself to, because I like peace and solitude. I like my old school music. I like to read. I like to write. I really had considered taking myself to the cabins. Just get me a 1-bedroom cabin and just enjoy something different. But I'm about to run to Kroger and grab some biscuits because I have a taste for a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. But I have been working out. And I need to grab some more creamer because I've been wearing the creamer out downstairs in the lobby. We have a coffee station with free coffee and creamer. The coffee maker is always tore up, needs to be repaired, but they have creamer. So I've been wearing that creamer out. But I want to go get my own creamer. They have a International House has a International Coffee or International, whatever it is. They have a creamer called Love is Blind, and it is a chocolate strawberry creamer. It is so delightful. And so instead of me going to Publix, I just came over here to Kroger. So I'm gonna go to Kroger. I already have the bacon, the eggs, and cheese at home, and then I'm gonna make my sister's home today, so I'll probably make her a biscuit too. And yeah, so today I'm gonna listen to some old school romantic music. Later on tonight, I know I'm gonna do me a bubble bath. Matter of fact, that's what I need to give me some more bubble bath while I'm at Kroger. Do me a bubble bath, light me some candles, drink me some wine. Need to get me some but I can't because it's before 12. Because I need to get me some more Taylor Port. Taylor Port get you in there. But Tawny Port, Tawny is the more expensive version of the port wines, and it's sweet, but 20 will get you even more toe up than Taylor Port will. So later on today, whenever I go out, I'll probably grab me some 20 Port warm wine and just chill and just love on me and think about all the good times with my mom and everything. So I will, I'll holler at you guys later. Well, since Kroger didn't have my creamer, y'all see where I'm at. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. They coming out of here with the flowers. I love it. Oh my God. This is so beautiful. Oh my God. Oh my God, y'all. Look. This is so beautiful. My mom would love these. These. She would love these. Oh, mommy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. You guys. Oh, look at these. And these. One thing I will never say that I hear a lot of women say is that they don't like flowers because they die. It's a waste. You'll never hear me saying that. I love flowers, of course. My mom loved flowers. My daddy always brought my mom flowers. Okay. And they got them everywhere, y'all. Ooh, let me get random. Ooh, these are my favorites. Y'all, I love tulips. Oh my God. Y'all look. I love tulips. I love lilies. Okay. I'll be flowering y'all to death. I've been got on y'all nerves. Y'all, they don't have my special creamer either. What in the freak nasty is going on around here? They don't even have my special creamer. Y'all, I'm about to throw the whole damn everything away. Because I can just keep. Yeah, I don't know why it's saying that my SIM card is full, but it keeps saying my SIM card is full. But we just gonna try and rock and roll with it because I just deleted some stuff off of it. So I'm not gonna keep harping on Valentine's Day. This is not gonna be a full hour of just fussing about Valentine's Day and hyping Valentine's Day up and all that other good stuff. It's just not it's just not. But oh my God, he got the bike that I love. Oh, go ahead, Harley, baby. He gonna ride on them balloons. I don't know how you gonna get them balloons on that Harley, dude. Cause yeah, them balloons you must gonna go real slow. You must live real close. But okay, so I was just at Kroger. I actually filmed it on my on my cell phone, and I was just gonna put it in. But I hate whenever you have that those black parts on the side. So I'm just gonna talk about it on here. So I just left Kroger, and I was in line before I went to Publix. I was in line, and in the self checkout, and I'm listening to one of the employees who I see her there, all the time. And she was telling this other employee how her husband had gotten real sick and he was in the hospital, and she was saying how she was, how scared she was, and she was telling him, we've been together too long and you better not die on me, and all this other stuff. And all this other stuff. You better not die on me, and all this other stuff. So then she says that, you know, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get him a card, today. Okay, I see the person who was stuck in our parking garage is gone. So she said, what the heck going on with my camera? Okay. Child, I don't know what's going on. That ain't it. That ain't what I'm trying to do either. So she says she's going to go ahead and get him a yummy run over there, and I'm going to get him a card, get him a little something. Ladies, we got to do better. When I say we got to do better, we have got to do better whenever it comes to our men. I understand Valentine's Day used to really just be for the women, for the men to show women love. But men have started to feel some type of way and unappreciated. And I can understand that because I've always been the type that even though, my mom didn't get my dad anything for Valentine's Day, that was, her birthday. And also it was considered a man's day to show his sweetie some extra love. But I do hear men, I understand they work hard. We want them to do all these wonderful things for us. And yet we show very little or limited appreciation for them. And not only do I understand it, but no, boo, you can't have this parking space. It's mine. So ride on, shawty. So not only do I, you park right there, because this is me. So not only do I hear it, but I also see them. I actually wrote a poem. Well, it's not a poem. I actually wrote a letter to my brothers years ago. And I'm going to try and remember to actually put the link to it down below in this video. Because it was basically saying to, Black men, I hear you and I see you, I feel you. I wasn't listening to you before, but, they do go through a lot of things and they are misused. They are, treated badly, and considering they're the ones who are the pursuer, we have to acknowledge that they get beat down a lot. And I have more compassion as I've gotten older and really stopped making it about me as a woman and started really listening and paying attention to our brothers. They do get beat down a lot. They do get misused a lot. They do get mistreated a lot. They are mentally abused. They are emotionally abused. They are talked down to. And we as women have to find a way to balance our thought processes whenever it comes to that, because we're so used to focusing on how they mistreat us, because they do, that we don't realize that they're humans too. And all men are not bad, but we see them as the enemy, and we got to stop doing that. Because I have learned that once you change your attitude and you change your thought process, you attract a different type of man and a different type of mindset just based on you. You're always going to get the bad apples. You're always going to get the bullshit, because there's a lot of it out here. But one thing that I have learned to do is to stop tying into the negative thought processes, because you attract what you believe. And so all that there's we're constantly regurgitating how there's pee in the dating pool, and ain't shit out there, and all men are gay, and you're giving off that type of energy. And when you get off that type of energy, that's what's going to consume you, and that's what's going to block your blessings. So for me, it's all about now just being patient. Hey, that's not going to work for me. That didn't work for me. Don't ridicule him. Don't be upset. Don't say you like all men. Just move on. Just wait until God blesses you with who he's supposed to bless you with. But, getting back to what I was saying about her, And it just dawned on me. It's like, this is a man that you've been with for years, your husband. You were in the hospital with him, and you were worried about him dying on you. And today, while you're at work, you're going to run over to grab him a card for Valentine's Day. What y'all think, ladies? What y'all think? I know everybody's not me. I'm a super romantic person. So, I'm gonna, even if I gotta work. When I get off work, if you ain't cook, I'm gonna cook something special. I'm gonna turn on the OJs, the Commodores, the LTD. I'm gonna light some candle. I'm gonna have your favorite drink. Um, I'm gonna do, I'm probably gonna be cooking it damn near butt booty naked. Today is Friday. If I don't have to work the weekend, it's possible that I may have said, baby, I got Valentine's this year. This year, Valentine's is all on me. Let me plan our Valentine's. We go into the cabins. We might do a staycation. Hell, the staycation might be at the house. I'm all about reciprocity. Um, yeah, I'm all about reciprocity. So I'm about to go in here and make breakfast. I got a meeting. My boss stepped on my schedule again. I thought I was free today, so me and my sister are gonna have to postpone going to see mom for another hour or so. But I'm about to go in here and make breakfast. Um, yeah. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. So y'all, I'm heading to return these Meta glasses, the loaners that they gave me for me to, I guess you can say, play around with while my prescription glasses were being cut. So my prescription glasses are in, and I'm headed to trade these bad babies in for mine. So y'all, I'm sorry I had an issue with my battery. I don't know what was going on about battery. I don't know what's going on. I had a issue with my SIM card being full, and it only had a few videos on there. But for this particular vlog, I'm not gonna make it an hour long. It's just really gonna be focused on love and Valentine's Day, but I'm gonna end it with a twist. By the way, I'll talk about it on my next vlog. I found some new hair products that I'm really liking for your 4C girl with these tight coils. Y'all, it took me a long time to learn how to embrace what God has given me. As y'all can see, my hair is growing, but as you can also see, it's very, very thin. And that comes from, of course, we discussed the years of wear and weave. But I want to end this vlog showing love to my brothers. A lot of my vlogs and stuff is I'm not gonna say it's necessarily negative. It just talks about life and relationships and things that we go through as women, trying to date, especially in your 40s and your 50s. It's become more difficult. And then sometimes, not on my channel, but sometimes it just turns into a bitch session.
I'm in a group on Facebook, and I don't know why I can't. I got it was two groups. It was more than one group, but one of them I'm just still in. I know you guys have heard of "Don't Date 'Em, Girl" from years ago. That just ratchet mess. And then there's another group called "I Dated Him." So last year I took myself out of "Don't Date 'Em, Girl" for like the third time, because people years later put you back in. And then I took myself out of "I Dated Him," and then they also like have an Atlanta version. Then they got the um, national version. So I'm still in "I Dated Him" backup page, and ladies, we're just so we feed off of the negative energy. It's like some of the stuff I see posted. It's like we keep having to post to prove it's not even about, there's women who will just post, I've been seeing him for a couple of weeks before I get serious. Is anybody else in here dating him? Before I get serious, let me know what's the tea. And I'm like, and a lot of the women go back and tell the guy. No, I've seen some guys in the group that I dated, and I'm like, girl, I feel sorry for you. I mean, I've seen some. I also saw my cousin in a group where a chick had posted that she had met him, and before she gets serious, what's the tea on him? And I kind of like went in on her, because when I say he is an amazing guy, he's an amazing guy. And I had to get her straight, and she ended up taking it down. But I'm a firm believer that we sometimes invite in. You attract what you put out. And so I am working so hard to reprogram myself, reprogram my words, reprogram my energy, reprogram the things that I say, to make sure that I'm putting out positive vibes, no matter what I've been through in life. Um, that is what I'm working on. So, in the realm of that, I want to end this vlog with, and it's long, ladies, but I do want to end this vlog with something that I wrote. It's been, I think it's been almost 10 years since I wrote this, but this is how I'm going to end this Valentine's vlog, even though this is after Valentine's Day. So this is for my brothers. And before I read it, I've reposted it a couple of times. I wrote it I don't know if I wrote it 10 years ago or if I wrote it in 2017. I got a feeling that I wrote it 10 years ago, and then I reposted it and put 2017 on it. Then I reposted it 5 years ago on February 12th. And I've reposted a couple of times, and people have shared it a few times. But here goes. In honor of Valentine's leap year, let me throw this one back at my brothers. Dear Black man, last night I tossed and turned in my bed for a few hours, thinking on a lot of things. We have had such a turbulent relationship lately, and I'll admit, for the most part, I held you responsible for most of it. Society, especially now with such easy access to social media, print, and TV, tends to paint a picture of you with such broad strokes. And as much as I have tried to convince myself that I always take great measures to view things from all sides, I laid there and began to recant the number of conversations had with my close guy friends over these last few years as I came into my 40s. Lying there last night in the dark, I realized I've been so busy fighting for my sisters that I haven't fully taken the time to honestly and truly listen enough to fight for you too. Here lately, as we've all gotten older, I've become closer to some of you in ways that I never expected. No, not in a sexual kind of way, but with sincerity, as close as sisters and brothers born of the same mother could be. We have bickered and mentally battled. You've given to me bird eye views of what men see as our issues, as well as advice to me, your sister, from a man to a woman who questioned herself many times over. Some of you have found solace in confiding in me many of your concerns, as well as share your hurts, disappointments, and struggles as a black man in this world. All this time, I thought that I was in full attendance when we had these discussions, but now I realize that too often my own pains were sitting in the seat right next to me. So I was scrutinizing more than I was being compassionate. Here, as of late, I am woman enough to admit that I finally started to truly listen with an open heart and mind to how you are often being mistreated, misunderstood, and yes, emasculated, and more times than I could ever imagine taken for granted. I've always presumed that every woman had it within her to be the better communicator, the natural nurturer, the giver, and the better compromiser. Those are things that I falsely assumed that were out there always giving and you always selfishly receiving. I listened to my sisters day in and day out carp about their struggles in finding a good black man, and many times I join in enthusiastically raising my own proverbial glass of wine in what I never say as bashing, but our touching and agreeing on what we all seem to endure every day. I ain't going to sit here and lie and say that none of what we go through isn't true, because a lot of it is, even when the bad situations that we encounter are self-inflicted, and we must also show accountability for the choices that we make. Still, as I grow and try so hard to practice what I preach, I have begun to open up my mind, heart, and yes, my soul to you on a sisterly level, and even at times as a mother to sons that were not born of my womb. And now I must say to you, I apologize for so much of what we as women do take you through. I apologize that so many of you have truly been hurt and disappointed by some of us and the mean things that we have done to you when you were sincere in your quest to find true love just as we do. I apologize that I didn't truly believe as many women were out there selfishly asking and expecting things of you that they themselves would not so readily give nor could personally afford. I apologize that I'm just now realizing so many of you were in fact raised to be protectors and providers to us. And in doing those things that your parents raised you to do, you've happened upon those who are takers with no understanding of what it means to reciprocate or genuinely show their appreciation for being blessed with an amazing black man. I apologize for those who have manipulated you into believing if you give them the world on a silver platter, and yes, your heart and soul too, that they will cherish and protect it the same way we have feverishly conveyed that we want of you. But we didn't and never really tried to. I apologize for saying I knew this to be true, but in all honesty, not as much as I thought I did. I wasn't wholeheartedly believing that yes, your heart can also be destroyed and shattered to little pieces, to the point of fearing opening up yourself to fully love again. I'm sorry for thinking that we own the prototype and patent on broken hearts. I'm sorry for not being honest with myself as to why you, a black man, could possibly have trust issues with women. You'd have to deny and remain strong because admitting such realities would seem weak to the world. I'm sorry for the things that we as women don't do to show you that we appreciate and love you because you do it so effortlessly that we think it is owed to us, when more times than I ever could imagine it has not even been earned. I'm sorry for the times you have tried to be fathers to your children and the mothers make it difficult for you and them to even just pick up the phone and call one another to have a conversation. I'm sorry for the mothers who see you as an ATM machine and not as the human being that helped in creating another life that you both share equal responsibility for in raising. I'm sorry for the struggles that you have to go through as not just a man, but as a black man on the job and in society, including the stereotypes that even I have assumed and applied to you unfairly. I'm sorry for not always being the comfort and strength that you seek, instead of at times being a part of the stresses beating you down on daily. Most of all, I am sorry for all this time thinking that I was really and truly believing and uplifting you when subconsciously I was still allowing my own experience to not fully give each and every one of you fair chances at seeing you individually for who you are. From the bottom of my heart, I apologize and I am sorry. I see you. I hear you. And yes, I do sincerely believe in you. And yet there is one thing that I am not sorry, nor will I ever apologize for, that always has and always will remain true. And that is loving you. I love you. So that's how I'm going to end this vlog. Love you. Bye. Oh, shoot. I forgot.